Hey man, you already know what it is. We make art, we sell art in your face with in your face art. If this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome man. This channel, we make art and we sell art. That's pretty much what we do on here. So if you're new to the channel and you like this video, man, please make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, okay? Now, as an artist myself, there's a guy that I've been following for a very long time. Now, with that being said, I don't know a whole lot about this guy. I've seen some of his start and his beginnings and things like that. But this guy is living a phenomenal life for an artist. Okay, a lot of times we'll see the hip hop artists. We may see basketball players. We may see, I don't know, social media influencers, the streamers, video gamers, and all that type of stuff, Instagram models and stuff. But for all my people out there that are artists just like me, I just want to tell you, man, listen, when I was growing up, I always thought artists were broke. Okay. And it's not easy. All right. As an artist, we have the AIs and we got to worry about the computers and all that stuff now. It's getting harder and harder and harder. I will admit that. But you got to understand something. There are some people out here in this world that have carved out a phenomenal career for themselves over the years. And one of those people is Alec Monopoly. Now, if you never heard of this guy, look him up on social media. His name is Alec Monopoly, and he's really, really known for drawing the Monopoly Man, and he's really, really known for drawing like Richie Rich, Scrooge McDuck, things like that. So he draws a lot of things that signify wealth, money, luxury, fast cars, stocks, all that type of stuff, right? So he's kind of like the art guy that all the rich people go to. I don't know how he got into this field. I know he used to do a lot of art murals and art pieces around the world, especially like in New York City and stuff. And I guess like some of the art that he did had some very, very strong meanings to them, especially when it came to like, taxes and stuff like that. But I don't know the full story. But my whole point is that a guy like that gives me as an artist hope. They give me hope because it just shows once again, when you put your mind to something, what you can create, what you can accomplish, and what you can do. This guy travels all, and he DJs too, man. That's another thing. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to be like Shaquille O'Neal and DJ and stuff like that too. But yeah, Alec Monopoly, man, he does his thing, man. He airbrushes, he paints, he has sculptures, he has all kinds of different forms of art. And sometimes as an artist, man, you just feel like, man, people aren't seeing my stuff. People, may not be buying my stuff the way that I want them to. But I'm telling you right now, man, don't give up. Okay? Don't give up. Like I've been having a hard time selling things at these different conventions and stuff to the point where it's like I don't really want to do conventions, right? But then I'm figuring out like, man, social media, and I've always known this, but it's easier said than done, right? Social media is a really, really strong tool if you want to make a lot of sales. But like Alec Monopoly, man, his social media is insane. Like for real. He has a lot of followers, he has a lot of supporters, and he's just everywhere. He's always working, he's always posting, he always has something new dropping, he's always doing an event. He has his own art galleries and all type of stuff, right? This dude is a legend at what he does, So it's just I always tell people, man, try to find your inspiration, okay? Find people who are doing the things that you want to do. See how they're doing things, see how they're being successful at those things. Because a lot of times we feel like it's unobtainable. We feel like, oh man, this person doing it, but I can't do it. But a lot of times, man, if you can actually see somebody doing it, it'll give you a better introspective of, hey, you being able to do that as well. It doesn't seem as foreign and, unobtainable when you can at least see somebody else doing what it is that you want to do. So Alec Monopoly is a person who inspires me. So, if you ever see my artwork or you ever see me doing my thing and you see how viral my videos are going or seeing my books go viral and stuff, I just want to let you know, like, this is another individual that inspired me to, figure out like, hey man, as an artist, you can become successful. Not just successful, like you can live a really good life being an artist. You really can find people who, like, for instance, Alec Monopoly, his stuff is not cheap. He has some expensive stuff, like his stuff is just not like for the everyday person. But the reason why that's important is because sometimes when we're selling our thing as an artist, we're saying like, oh man, if I price this much, there's some people out there who say, oh man, this costs too much. Or man, this is a little bit pricey, man. Oh man, you charging that much for that? Man, that's too expensive. You got to remember, that's just that person's opinion. All right. There's been times, even recently, I've tried to sell shirts for $40 at a massive sale. My shirts usually sell for like $66 with tax. You're looking at like $70, right? That's usually how much my t-shirts cost. But some of my shirts, I brought them down for a Black Friday sale for $40. I still had certain individuals looking at me like, oh, that's a little too much. That's a little too pricey. And it's like, you know what? It's okay. It may be too pricey for you, but understand this. Today, I did about like $2,000 in sales. I had people spending $300 at a time, $200 at a time. So you just got to pay attention to your clientele. You got to pay attention to the people who want to spend money with you, and don't focus on the people who, one, may not be able to spend the money with you or just don't want to spend the money with you. But my point is, a person like Alec Monopoly, his stuff is super expensive. But guess what? He has a crazy strong clientele. And I'm talking about, this guy's painting on vehicles, cars, luxury cars. He has his work in like real high-end office buildings. He's traveling all over the world, driving Lambos and all this stuff. Like, look, man, I don't even care. Listen, if I had enough money to the point where no matter where I traveled in the world, I could rent a Rolls Royce, a Lamborghini. I don't even want to buy the vehicles anymore, man. I just want to rent them. When I go somewhere, I want to rent that vehicle and ride out and have a good time, man. Be able to paint vehicles and have my artwork wrapped on stuff too. But it's just when you're able to see it, man. I think being able to see stuff, especially social media, is really for you can look at it two ways. For some people, social media can make them depressed. They can feel like, you know what, man, look at all these people being awesome. I can't be awesome like them. I'll never be able to do what they do. Or you got some people who look at social media and say, yo, it's possible. I didn't even know you could do that. Wow, if that person can do it, so can I. So it's all about your perspective and how you look at things. Alec Monopoly is an individual who really opened up my eyes to make me believe like, hey, man, I could do this too. These are things that I could do too, So I really, really hope that helps somebody. Anytime that you see something online that, well, first seek out other individuals who are doing things that you may want to do already. Find people who are like-minded. Find people who are already successful, doing the thing that you want to do. That's very, 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 very important, because then you can see, okay, well, what steps did they take? You can research them up. You can look at them. You can see who they follow. You can see who follows them. You can see like the type of people and the connections that they have. All these things, I'm telling you, man, all these things are very, very important. These are cheat codes to be able to, get in contact with these individuals, try to get some of the same connects as these individuals, figure out how they do certain things. That's doing your research. That's doing your due diligence to figure out how to become successful, and take admiration and take inspiration. Like, they're all there. Social media has opened up the door for us to meet and involve ourselves with so many different people, so many different outlets. So, I just wanted to do this video about Alec Monopoly. If you have never heard of this guy, please look him up. It's ALEC Monopoly. His name is Alec Monopoly. He's a really, really dope artist. He has a team of artists. And his work it's got to be all over the world at this point. He's all over the place. So when you see my artwork blow up, when you see my books blow up, just know somebody's going to look at me like I'm looking at Alec Monopoly one day. And they're going to be asking themselves, man, how did he do that? They're going to be inspired to want to be able to do that, And I'm just here to tell you that it is possible. It's hard work. You are going to have a lot of failures. You're going to have and it's not even failures, it's just learning lessons. You're going to learn a lot of lessons along the way. You're going to have a lot of hardship along the way. That just is what it is, man. A lot of people who are successful go through it. I'm going through it now, but you have no choice but to keep on going. You can't give up. Giving up is just not an option, so you have to keep on going and you have to keep pressing forward. So I hope this video is there to, really, really help you. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Also, if you want to support this channel, please go to inyourfaceart.com. You can purchase some artwork. You can purchase some canvases. I got t-shirts, all type of stuff. And if you're like, you know what, that's really not my cup of tea, but I just want to support, then hey, hit the Cash App. I definitely appreciate however you want to support. And if you can't do any of those things, hey man, a like and a comment goes a long way in our field. So I greatly appreciate each and every last one of you guys. I hope you're having a great day. And also be on the lookout for my children's book that I'm working on. It's called I Did Already. It's going to be on all platforms, Audible, KDP, Kindle, and also the paperback and hardcover edition. So be on the lookout for that as well. So I hope I hope you guys have a great one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And I hope you take out some time to look up Alec Monopoly. Dude's a really, really good artist and very, very inspirational to me. So I hope you guys have a great one. Remember, we make art, we sell art. In your face. Peace.